here again to take you on our 10 days countdown to the AFCON kickoff. And today happens to be 3 days to the AFCON kickoff. We are super excited as the day draws nearer. It is already gearing up over there in Morocco, and we are going to be being fixed on our screen in no time to graze the occasion as the tournament kicks off proper. So we have been looking at each nations that have qualified from Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. I think that's what we'll continue from. We have checked all of these teams. We have seen how they are going to line up in the tournament. We've seen what the squad that the coaches are going into this tournament with, and we are going to continue from there and ensure we take all of these nations that have qualified before the tournament kicks off proper. So while we are going to go back to that, we quickly want to just say that please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Whatever your thoughts, whatever it is that you have planned, we are going to be sharing all of that together. So we are going to dive right back into Group D. And the last that we are going to take from that group is Senegal. Senegal are the 19th team in the FIFA ranking. They are the 19th nation in the FIFA ranking, and the highest that they have ever risen to is 17. We can see not too far away, just December of last year, almost a year ago, they were ranked 17, and now there's been a little shift, a little decline in their FIFA ranking. From their last 5 matches, they won 4 and they lost only 1. You can see the loss there is to the world giant Brazil. I think that was in the friendly that they last played. So they've been a good and fantastic team wherever and however you want to categorize it. Senegal is no pushover. They are giants when it comes to football in Africa. So we can see that from their stats. So for the coach's win percentage, he has been okay. He just had the recent coach just had two ratings here, 83% and 50%. But if you check before now, all of the coaches that have been in the M's of Affair have had a good record. There's been no much of elite or a low rating, and it is a good one for the national team side. You can see that. So it doesn't matter who, or rather, it doesn't change much of who is at the M's of Affair as a coach. So we have seen that this is one credible team, formidable team in that they are going to be in the tournament. So that will be that for Senegal. We are quickly going to check and see their trophy cabinets. They have been the African Cup of Winners just once in Cameroon 2021. That was the first time they ever won the tournament, and they've been runner-up twice on 2 occasions in Egypt 2019 and Mali 2002. I think that's the only 2 times they've been runner-up. So they've gotten to the finals just on 3 occasions. They've been the African Nation Championship winner in the year 2022 when Nigeria hosted, and for the COSAFA Cup, they were the runner-up in 2021 right there in South Africa. So we are going to see how the coach is going to line up when the tournament kicks off proper. He has gone out with the coach had 3 goalkeepers, he had 8 defenders, he has gone out with 7 midfielders and 10 forwards. Wow. Yes, he has them in surplus. Now I see it is very obvious why they are going to have that number of players in the attack. He has a whole lot of them all over Europe, so he wants to utilize all the players that he has in his post. So we are going to wait and see how they line up when the tournament kicks off proper. It is going to be a very sweet one watching this side, and I hope we all can't wait to see how they play when the tournament kicks off proper. So I think that will be that for it. We have wrapped up Group D with Senegal. So right now we're going into Group E as we progress into the show. We are going on to Group E, which houses Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. And we'll check now Algeria. Algeria are ranked the 35th nation in the FIFA ranking. They are the 35th nation in the FIFA ranking, and the highest that they have ever risen to is 15th. And you can see that as far back as 23rd of October 2014. That's the highest level they've ever risen to when it comes to the FIFA ranking. And for their last 5 matches, they have won three and they drew just two. Well, that's another I don't know, maybe an average start going into the tournament for the caliber of players the nation has. We have seen that this this start right here is not okay. Maybe it may be that all of these teams is not all of these games were not played with their actual 11, probably their team B and some of that. So we are trying to see how they this is the startup of how they lined up when they played the Arab Cup and all of that. So we are going to see the coach have had okay, not too bad, I would say. I think he has been in the mid. It's just the win rate has not been poor, neither has it been that excellent. But we can see that there have been previous coaches who had 100% here and all of that. So we have seen that the coaches before now are they've done exceptionally well. A whole lot of them, or have had a good win percent in the time past. So we are going to wait and see how they fare when the tournament kicks off proper for the Algerian side. So quickly, we just want to check and see their trophy cabinets. We are going to check and see they've been African Cup of Nations champions for um, okay, on two occasions when they were the winner in 2019 when Egypt hosted, and also in 1990 when they were the host. They were the runner-up in Nigeria in 1980, and also in the African Nations Champions. They were also runner-up when they hosted in 2022. That's that for the Algerian side. We quickly want to see how the squad is going to set up, the number of players the coach has gone out with in the tournament. So for the Algerian side, the coach has three goalkeepers. He has 10 defenders. He has gone out with 8 midfielders and 7 forwards for the Algerian side. Well, there are a whole lot of good stars in this team, and we can't wait to see them grace the occasion for when the tournament kicks off proper. And that will be that for the Algerian side. We have seen their goalkeeping, their defending, their midfielding, and their attack. We have seen their goalkeepers, their defenders, their midfielders, and their attack. Okay, we are just going to hold on our wits, then see how they fare when it's time to be on the pitch. So we will dive now into, I think, our last for the day. We quickly want to see what Burkina Faso um, are coming up with into the tournament. They are ranked presently in the 62nd nation in the FIFA ranking. They are the 62 nation in the FIFA ranking. So quickly, we want to see how they are going to fare when it is time to be on the pitch. The highest they've ever been ranked is 35 in the FIFA ranking. That is as far back as the 4th of May 2017, as far back as 4th of May 2017. And a good start here from their last 5 matches. Their last 5 matches, they've had just one draw. And you can see that that draw is coming against a good side, which is Egypt. And they've won all four from the 5 matches, the remaining 5 matches. So they drew one and they won all four. That's a very impressive one. So you can see the coach has had also a good win rate, or a mid win percent. He has not been low, neither has he been up there. So we can see that it has been almost like that for majority of the past coaches, except some few coaches here who had a whole lot of score from 100% win for the national team side. So we just want to see how this coach is going to fare and how they're going to set up when the tournament kicks off proper. So for their trophy cabinet, we want to quickly see they have been runner-up once in 2013 in South Africa. I remember that. I think that's when they played the Super Eagles of Nigeria in South Africa with a lone goal. Yeah, that was how that day went. It was a lone goal for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and that was how they became the champion of the 2013 African Cup of Nations. So quickly, we want to just see how the Burkina Faso team are going to set up with the number of players the coach has come up with into the tournament. So we want to check and see. He has come up with 3 goalkeepers. He has 8 defenders. He has 7 midfielders, and he has also gone out with 7 forwards. Okay, uh, that will be sufficient for him with 25-man list. Well, we just don't know why many are just cutting their team short, why others are just being taking it to the extreme. It is something that we are going to wait and see when the tournament kicks off proper. So I think that will be that for the moment. We are coming back for the two to the kickoff of the AFCON tournament. Please like, comment, and hit the subscribe button. We'll be right back.